I glued these pieces on by pressing them together and just dabbing them with the Plastruct to get them all set up there right. I used Testors glue to spot glue this thing together because it was just too much for me to do the way they said it. And it's all there together. I tested it in here and it rolls, so that's good. One of the things when you build it, you want to make sure you have this lip on the inside so it rolls against here and the teeth mesh here, and then the outside rides on the outside of these. This little mesh grid aligns everything up real good. What you want to do, the next step would be glue these along the side here and just wiggle this thing in here to go into the slot. When you're building this thing, make sure all the tabs are fully in the slots so you get a good seating and a good seal for it to glue. This will go along here with the outer edge touching the edge of here, and it'll stick out a little bit on these. Right now this is just sort of stuck in here. These are glue in here, these glue in here. I had to use Testors to put the little box together, and then I used the Plastruct to really give it a good seal. When this thing is all put in there, this slides in here. And this is where you put the weights. They say 6.5 ounces of weights in here. I don't know. On this one, it's got 6.5 ounces, and it does all right, except for the fact that there's no bridge tracks on there yet, and that's going to add a couple more ounces. So the other side of that would be that you want it to be pressed down good, so sort of debating on how much weight to put in there. They 6.5 ounces, and that makes it roll real easy. I'll be putting the rest of these things together, seeing where we go from there. That's pretty much it. After we put these things on here and test fit all this stuff, you leave this out so you can slide it in and out a little bit till later. And after that, we'll dry fit everything together, and then we'll go be talking about making the gearing and running the strings up. I guess one of the things you wanted to make sure when you did this was you had these holes in here in the right place. Don't put this in upside down so the holes are up there, because you just never work it after that. This one goes in the bottom with the holes in the bottom, not with the holes in the top. These point the same way. Just follow their directions. There we go.